no throne without your love. There's no sacrifice without the blood. All this you did for me. There's no me without you. No throne without the cross. There's no sacrifice without the blood. Hey y'all, good morning guys. And all this you did for me. There's no me without you. No throne without the cross. There's no sacrifice without the all this you did for me. Good morning guys. If you're just joining, you are welcome. You are welcome. I've been MIA for a while now, but I want to believe I'm back now. I am who God says I am. Good morning, Rita Jane. How are you? My name is Justina Shamang, and I live in Nigeria. I am a cultural advocate, climate advocate. I am, above all, I'm a storyteller. So I tell stories about communities, people, all focused towards social change. Tell me, who are you? Javier. Mozambique. You're from Mozambique. Hi, how is Mozambique today? How are you doing today? And did I mention that I'm a musician? I'm a singer. So if you want to hear my songs, there's a link in the bio. You can just go on there and listen to my music. Okay? If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. If you're just passing by, hey, it's nice to see you. Don't leave without saying a word. And here on my page, we talk about deep conversations, by the way. So if you are new here, you will never feel misplaced here. So I advise you grab a chair and enjoy the conversations. So today, I don't know what. Probably I'll be talking about what has been up with me, because it's been a minute. I always like to join the morning when I'm doing my chores. I don't know why. What do they call those people that think on their feet? I'm one of them. I think better. I think I have better clarity on my thoughts when I'm doing a chore, and my mind is just like focused. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing my laundry or I'm doing the dishes, like that. But anyway, what have I been up to? Not so much. Hi, Larry. Hello, Larry. Where have you been? No, not where have you been. How have you been? It is me who is supposed to ask, where have I been? How are you doing today? Good morning. No time without you. So I needed to take the rest and the break. I'm fine. I'm alright. How are you doing today? How is your baby girl doing? There's no. I had to take the break. I needed the break, so I had to. But I'm back now. That's all that matters, right? I've been around, but not actively coming online and all that, or doing my lives, but I've been well. God has been good. All glory to God. How about you? How is work? How has it been without me? All this you did for me. No cross. There's no sacrifice without the blood. And all this you did for me. No me without you. Okay, I'm sorry I didn't inform you guys I was going to take a break. Well, I needed the break, by the way. My apologies. Into the wisdom before time began. I pray into the atmosphere. Spirit, you da-da-da, have all authority. In the mighty name of... What's dark? Larry, what's dark? I pray into the atmosphere. Spirit, have all authority. Okay, there's no lights at your end. Sorry about that. In the mighty name of Jesus. In the mighty name of Jesus. Yeah, I love that song. So tell me, what have you been up to? How has work been? How have you been? In the mighty name of Jesus. In the mighty name of Jesus. In the mighty name of Jesus, I will not. I will not fear. So. I will not fear. And the end of the day. In the mighty name of Jesus. sacrifice without the blood. All this you did for me. No me without you. No throne without the cross. There's no sacrifice without the blood. All this you did for me. No me without you. No throne without the cross. There's no sacrifice without the blood. All this you did for me. No me without you. No throne without the cross. There's no sacrifice without the blood. And all this you did for me. No me without you. No throne without the cross. No sacrifice without the blood. All this you did for me. No me without you. There's no sacrifice without you. All this you did for me. No me without you. No throne without no sacrifice. For me, no me without you. No throne without the cross. There's no sacrifice without the blood. All this you did for me. No me without you. No throne without the cross. Sacrifice without the blood. All this you did for me. No me without Hey y'all. Okay, so let me give you guys one gist. While I was on my break, I discovered one lady. Her name is Oloribo Ajayi. She's Nigerian and she's an amazing woman of God. And I met Olori in 2022 and I was in a season of my life. I don't know. Like there's just how, you know, when you pray to God, right? And God just has a way of like ordering your steps for you to meet the right people at the right time. That's actually like what happened between I and Olori. So in 2022 when I met her, I was in a place like I said, and then for me it just felt like, have you ever met somebody and you just feel like you guys are connecting on different levels, right? That was it for me. That was how it felt like for me and her. And then because she was just talking about things that I felt like that was the season I was in at that particular time. So fast forward, I had to now travel to Lagos. And funny enough, I met her online, right? But she was not coming for that program. I was so excited. I was super excited. When I met her, I made sure I met her, told her who I was, told her the impact that she has made in XYZ season of my life and how grateful I am that she has been showing up in the way that she is, because there are times when I personally feel like we show up and we feel like our experiences or what we share is not valid because we are familiar with the situation in our lives. But trust me, gradually I'm coming to learn that. Let me pause this. gradually I'm coming to realize that sometimes what we go through or some of the experiences that we are supposed to share is not ours to keep. You know how a messenger is, let's say, I don't know if you guys have dispatch riders, but like people that are messengers, let me just put it that way. Everybody understands who a messenger is. A messenger may not really understand the content of the parcel that he is holding, right? But that parcel may mean so much to the person receiving it. It could be your document, it could be an important document, it could be um, a product that probably been waiting for all your life, and the messenger is the one that is sent with the message. I've just come to realize that with life. Sometimes, if the word for you is to say is, don't try to add words to it. Say your is, and that is it. Because human beings are like the answered prayers. That's just what I've come to realize in my human existence. If you're praying for stuff, God will not come down from heaven and say, "Oh, my daughter, I have seen that you have tried, yada, 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 yada." God will lay an impression in another man's heart. Hi! I'm fine now. How are you, Miles? Good morning. Good morning. How have you been? So, God will actually lay your need or your concern in the heart of another man. And yes, that's how God works. That's why I am saying that we are all answered prayers, right? So back to Olori's story. So at that point in time, Olori was somebody that spoke life to my life at that point because I was actually in a season. And then fast forward 2026. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Because somebody told me, even if it's to come online and do the dishes, yes. So I am here doing the dishes. So fast forward 2026, right? Boom, Olori is here again. In the season of my life, right at the time that I needed to hear all that she's saying. Right? So there's this thing about, okay, I heard Vusi Timbawayo say something about how talented and intelligent people have a higher chance of missing it because you are intelligent and because you are gifted, you feel you can do anything. But the question is this what you need to be doing? The fact that you can do it doesn't mean you are supposed to be doing it. Because sometimes talented and gifted people are easily distracted because anybody can come and tell you, "Oh my God, you are good at doing this and that. Why not start this, that?" In the real sense of it, you are not supposed to be doing that because you can. I think it was Paul who said, "Not everything is permissible," or something like that in the Bible. Forgive me. I can't remember how he phrased it, but I know it was Paul who said that, right? So in this season of her life, she was in a period of waiting. See how funny it is to me is that she was in a period, she was entering her season of waiting in 2023. So it took her 3 years to wait up until 2026. Do you get from 2023 to 2026? By that I mean, okay, so by that I mean she was not coming online. This is somebody who was in the peak of her career. Like, I mean, peak of her career, like she was doing exceptionally well. I don't know if you understand what I mean, but she was doing great because she's in the trade and investment sector, so doing really well, having awards here and there and all that. Then with all of that, you think that, okay, probably the next award or the next event that you're going for is supposed to satisfy you. You're supposed to, oh my God, yada, yada, yada. But she said in her words that she kept feeling empty and void. That was when she knew that there was more to life than just chasing all these degrees, all these da da da, getting the next award, being on the next stage, da da da. So she sought to go back to God to ask God, God, after all this, then what? So I got to a point where the reaction of what she was doing, she had to like cut her hair, painted her hair pink. Like in the outside world, you'd be like, oh, new style. But she was going through what she was going through, and nobody knew that level. Probably her and her husband, they were the only people that knew that, oh, yeah, everything is not okay and all of that. She's just trying to experiment and feel good about herself. Not until she went into a moment of waiting. So she waited for 3 years, and in 2026, I saw an interview that she did, and that interview blew my mind. Blew my mind in the sense that one of the things I learned from that interview is that sometimes we seek for validation in people's eyes or through people. We want to see ourselves how people perceive us, and oh yes, because for her, like, it's easy when you've not made it in life, right? And you are high, no, you're not high up there, you're still here. When you fall, the impact is not so much because nobody knows you, yada yada, right? All of that. But imagine falling from here. The impact of reaching the ground is higher because, girl, now everybody knows you as an authority. Everybody knows you as this. Who are you to come and say that you're not showing up for the world? So now you see, the conversation is not about the impact you're doing anymore, but the value of where you are going and what you are. Not even who you are. Because what I've come to realize, people will tell you, oh, you are a medical doctor, you're a mother, you're a father, you're all of it. But before all of that, what were you? So for her, she wanted to go back and know Hawaii, yada, yada, yada. Stayed in the place of waiting. According to her, she said she was in a season of surgery, she said. So where God was trying to prune her heart because she had suffered a lot of pain in her past that traumatized her, that it is now that she's coming to realize that she has been bitter for so many years. She has just been trying to max it with being an overachiever, yada, 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 yada. So, why am I saying all of this, right? I'm saying this to say that sometimes you as the messenger, you can be a messenger of God or messenger of whatever, but I believe in God, so a messenger of God. Sometimes you might have gone through a sad experience in your life or a process. God must have carried you through a process that you feel like, oh, this is not even necessary. Who would this even bless? Yada, yada, yada. Then you keep all those experiences to yourself, but you don't really know, right? You don't know the kind of change or the kind of impact that experience that you must have shared, or that information that you shared, probably that you got in a season of your life, or whatever it is that you've gone through, that you now want people to know that may not even make sense to you, can save a life. Because like I said, I could relate to what she was saying because it made me see me in another dimension. It made me ask myself some kind of questions that maybe I should have asked myself years ago, right? Because we as humans, we're forward thinking. We like to, okay, what's the next big thing? Like I said, one time I was live before I went on a break, and I was saying that because it's a new year, so many people feel like something new has to be going on with your life. But in the real sense of it, if you check out your life properly, you're supposed to continue with the program that you were going through with before the new year happened or before something dramatic happened. And it is not every open door that means that you should enter, by the way, because sometimes some of these things comes as distraction. It was Dusin. I think I was listening to Dusin one time. He said, if the devil wants you to be at this point, he's not going to catapult you from here. Woof. He's going to be in the, you're not even noticing that anything is moving before you realize it is here. If he has like a 10-year program that is running on you, probably he wants to destroy you kwata kwata like this. He's not going to make it happen in day one. And that's why if you check out the systems of the world, they have a long term plan They're thinking 100 years. They're not thinking 3 months, 6 months. It's so unfortunate that probably what our foresight can see is just probably 10 years, 20 years, yada, yada, yada. But people who want to revolutionize the world are thinking in years. And that's how the devil operates. He's going to give you probably 10 years plan. They want to bring down this man and his family. You now find out that, okay, little things are happening that are making you shift, change your mindset, who you are, where you're going. Before you know, boom, you wake up and you don't even know where you are, who you are anymore. You can wake up today, you've gained everything in this world, and then you lose yourself. Where do you begin? You now see that, oh, you jumped, and now you're not something that you never thought or dreamt that you'd ever be. Why? Because you refuse to guard your heart. Not because you refuse, probably you don't even know how to guard your heart and all that. So Olori has made me realize that, see, it doesn't matter what anybody says. Oh, a wise man of God that I was listening to once upon a time said that God did not call us to change the world. He called us to reach out to the world. You and I don't have the power to change the world. Rather, it is the Spirit of the Lord that has the power to transform men. I was speaking with a covenant sister of mine, and then we're talking, and then she was just trying to tell me about her experiences, where she is right now, how she's gradually and slowly moving into depression, and she doesn't know, she's tired, she doesn't pray like she used to, and all of that. And then I told her that, are you trying to do the work of God? No, not the work of God. Are you trying to be God? Because sometimes you try to be God. Oh, because you're consumed with passion. Your heart is, oh my God. No, I want this person to see reasons with me why they should do X, Y, Z. You're trying to be God. And maybe the point is just open John 3:16 with them and then read the scripture. That's all God is saying. But you are feeling, no, you have to add other things so that they can see reasons. That's you trying to be God. After that, are you trying to be God? Because sometimes, all you need to do is all you know to do. If all you know to do is to show up in your business, show up in your business. Was it not Saul that before he was ordained, that the donkey had to go missing? Was it Saul? I think it's Saul. Please, if it's not Saul, correct me. The donkey had to go missing. He had to go in search of donkey. I'm coming to even think about itself. It's not like this person is from a poor background that they will say, oh, they will send there were no servants that were going to be sent out there to go and look for the donkey. It was him who went to look for the donkey. And in the search for the donkey, he found the bandwagon of prophets that ordained him before he became. Now, is it Saul or David now? I'm not sure. Just correct me if you know the story. Or I'll go back to my notes and check and then come and correct it if I am wrong. So, in that story, what I am taking out from it is that sometimes you think that, oh, you need to do something dramatic for something to happen. And the word for you is just stay. Stay. You're not trying to prove any points to anybody, because at the end of the day, the Bible even said that you who is not willing to leave father, mother, brother, sister, husband, wife for my sake is not fit for the kingdom. So what are you saying? If today you're feeling like, getting married is a standard to which I'm going to enter the kingdom, it is not. They made it very clear. If you're not even willing to forsake all these things for my kingdom, oh my God. Then you read stories like the story of Noah and all of these things. Are you trying to tell me that his wife had it easy on him? It's possible that probably she did not have it easy on him. Because wait, I can't understand. How will you tell me that you are building this ark for years? You've been building this. There is no sign of rain. Yes, probably rain was coming in and out of season, but it didn't look like the kind of rain that you're talking about will come. And yes, sometimes we surround ourselves with people that they try to understand the vision, but you don't. And there's nothing you can do about it. But you heard what you heard. But you know it's hard. They said everybody thought that he was a fool until that flood started. That's when I'm like, oh, he said this, that. I'm digressing. But back to the lady's conversation. So I told her, are you trying to be God? Because sometimes, in the real sense of it, all you need to do is what you know to do. See, show up even if you don't have the words. Because me, I'm an artist, I'm a creative person, and perfection is something that I have to consciously tell myself that you don't have to do this. You don't have to be a perfectionist. You don't have to have all the answers before you begin, before you start, or before whatever it is. Because there's always this tendency of, oh, you're not showing up correctly, you're not da 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 da. But if we understand the place of the prophetic office, it doesn't have to feel like it's, because there are times that you feel like, but knowing that this message that is for XYZ is timely is what will help you like come on, like give the message regardless whether you feel like it or not. Like I said in the opening of this statement, there are times when, not there are times, always, if you are a messenger, for us here in Nigeria, we have dispatch riders, people that um probably you fax a mail to, and then they bring the mailman. The mailman is a messenger and all that. So let's say the messenger, who is the mailman, is holding a parcel that he doesn't know the content of. It doesn't make sense to him. Probably it came in a box, it came in a file, it came in a very weird shaped something. And that's all he knows that he's holding. Fast forward, it doesn't make sense to him. Probably it's heavy, light, whatever. He does not even know. But the point is, take it to address B, Murtala Mohammed Street. That's the instruction. Take it there, put it in the mailbox, and that is it. It's none of your business what's there. I feel like that's what we don't understand. That sometimes when you have a word, or you are supposed to be the answered prayer to someone, you want it to make sense. You want to be the one to unravel the package oh, this is an acrylic paint that is yada 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 yada. Meanwhile, it's none of your business. The colors may not mean anything to you. The shape or the picture that you think you understand may not even be it. But the point is, take this message and put it in the mailbox. And there are times when you are in a group of people and God is saying, oh, just hug this person, or tell them they are blessed, or just give them so and so amount of money, or just buy them food, or buy them water. Also, probably in their head they are praying, they're like, oh God, if you are God, because there are people that pray like that, they'll say, oh Lord, if you are God, let a total stranger just walk up to me and give me a hug. And God is now trying to use you as the answer prayer to go and just hug the bear. Like, why? What is it? Do I know them? I can't do that. So you see why I'm using the analogy of the mailman, him not understanding the package or the parcel he's holding, but the instruction is do this. But because you want to be God, you want to understand everything before you do, then you want to understand what it is like to be in control of things. You may not understand these things. See, one thing I've come to realize is instructions are timely. They are. They are. Somebody's asking, why are you even buying water? I don't know how much water is at your end, but here you can get a bottle of water for 200 naira. 200 naira is even how many cents safe, right? It will not cost you much to show kindness, because that's what the world is lacking. In a world that everybody is content driven, yada yada yada, kindness is now a show. People want to be kind. I understand that, yes, showing kindness and then sometimes putting it online has helped a lot of people, because there are people who would like connect and draw to somebody else's story and be like, oh, they want to really help out beyond da 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 da. It's good. It is very, very good. But nowadays, we can see that other people are devising means to just like ridicule other people, or probably make mockery of their situation and all that. I heard a man of God say that they go for outreaches and they reach out to communities less privileged, but they never come online to show that, because for them charity is a mandate. It is not something that they should show the world that this is. For me, I've had issues with the fact that you go to church and people are trying to take pictures of people worshiping. For me, that's where I have a problem, because there are times you just want to come to church and just lose yourself in the presence of the Lord. Like, you get it? It's not an issue. So if you can, let's say you're buying water is like, let's say 2 cents or 5 cents, or even $1. Let's say $1. It's not going to cost you anything. It's not going to cost you anything. But you buying that water would mean that probably this person wanted to unalive themselves because they are tired of life, and they were just asking God for a sign to hold on for just a while. And then you are the person that God, just say hi to this person, or buy water for this person, or just give them a hug, or just something. Do you get it? That's what I mean. And once in a while, say, it must even be all of this thing. The homeless, you can go to the shelter, and then clothes that you've not worn in a year. There are times that I was having a discussion with my friend, and I was telling her that these few weeks have been so retrospective for me, that I'm like, there are times when I wanted to buy this clothing and it felt like if I didn't have it, it's like the world is going to come to an end or something like that. I buy the clothes and I've worn it maybe twice or once. So what was the point exactly? Why are we attaching so much meaning to things that are not going to be relevant in the next few hours, months, year? Like, why? So for me, this is where I am at right now, where I'm trying to ask myself, can we make the main thing the main thing? Can the main thing just be the main thing? And yeah, I remember Olori talking about being pregnant with multiples. You know how it is. There are women who are pregnant with quadruplets, twins. There are women who just have like just one baby and all that. I feel like that's how our visions are. There are people who have the capacity to be pregnant. By pregnant, I mean literally pregnant, not actually pregnant, right? You are pregnant with a lot of visions. It could be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hi, John. Good morning. How are you? So it's normal. But the problem is, how do you manage yourself? Because the kind of capacity you need as a woman who is pregnant with 1 is not the same capacity you need as a woman who is pregnant with 4. Do you understand me? The kind of diet you need. It was Mary who was pregnant with Jesus Christ that she had to leave her own town and go to another place. Why? Because she was familiar with a lot of people. Maybe you've seen me on this app, who knows? You may be familiar with some kind of people, or because you know where you're coming from, and probably in your past life you were not so good, and now you have the new life, the Zoe life, and you're trying to make things right with God, that will tell you, oh, you think we don't know who you are, you dare not, da, 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 da. In that case, you need to leave where you are, even if it means by leave, it could be physically leaving the place, and by leave, you could be mentally leaving the place. And the kind of nutrients that you need, or the diets you need when you're pregnant, you cannot be walking anyhow. And of a truth, if you've observed a pregnant woman, right, it's like her process is in seasons and phases, right? When is the first trimester? Yeah. But when she's in her last trimester, her movement changes, her body changes, everything about her changes. So I want you to go out there, observe, observe. No, I'm not in Vietnam. Observe a pregnant woman, right? And See yourself as her with a vision. I don't know what's in your heart to do. Probably, I don't know. I don't know what's in your heart to do. Probably reach out to people, be there for people, yada, yada, yada. It's your vision, it's your dream. So, but just look at your dream and then see yourself as a pregnant woman. Observe. You may have mood swings. Things that used to make sense when you were not pregnant with the vision or whatever. Yes, Nigeria. When you were not pregnant with the vision, or this is not the same way it's going to be now that you are pregnant, right? You may want to mingle with other pregnant women or people that have given birth before because they understand the season and phase that you are in. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't want you to take what I'm saying in the actual sense of it. I look different here. Sorry about that. So it may not really be, I don't want you to take what I'm saying in the actual sense of it. This is in addition, see yourself as the pregnant woman and observe, understand the how the trimesters, how it works, what she needs to incubate the baby, and once it is the moment of truth, or the moment where everything makes sense is the delivery. So the delivery is like all these months, that moment of truth, the moment that validates whatever it is you're carrying, is that moment that you are about to give birth. And if you know that, one, the kind of hospital you go to, and most importantly, the midwife that attends to you is very, very important, because she will either break or make that experience. So the midwife now will be people that, remember we've spoken about like guarding your heart and all that. So the midwife that you choose to be there for you, to help you birth that vision, it could be a mentor, it could be a coach, it could be just anybody, it's critical. It's very, very important. So during the course of your pregnancy, you know that you go to the hospital for checkups, you do your antenatal. Self-projecting, how do you mean? I'm not pregnant, by the way. I'm just giving an analogy using pregnancy. So antenatal, all these things are important. The kind of minerals and what do you call it? Nutrients that you take during those times, really important. So where you go to, who you meet, with whom you have those conversations with when you have a vision is pretty important. Do not take that for granted. Do not. Because you may end up having miscarriages. You may miscarry your vision or miscarry a project that you're supposed to be on, simply because, one, you didn't feel enough, or you didn't even realize that the magnitude of that which is laid in your heart or in your spirit or in within you to do, right? So every vision is important. It may not be important to you, but it is important to the situation or a people that you are being called to serve. So yes, I feel like that's what I need to get off my chest today. And it feels so good to be back. I think for now we're just going to be maintaining morning chores while we talk, because I still want to really understand the season I'm in properly, and it's important to me, right? So John, I wanted to understand, you said the way you are talking, it appears as if you are self-projecting. Help me understand what that means. this you did for me. No me without you. No throne without the cross. There's no sacrifice without the blood. All this you did for me. There's no me without you. No throne without the cross. There's no sacrifice without the blood. And all this you did for me. There's no me without you. No throne without the cross. There's no sacrifice without the blood. And all this you did for me. No me without you. And all this you did for me. No me without you. No throne without the blood. There's no sacrifice without the blood. All this you did for me. No me without you. No sacrifice without me. All this you did for me. No me without you. All this you did for me. No me without you. All this you did for me. No me without you. Yahweh, Abba, Elohim, Shaddai, Yireh, Adonai, magnify yourself, Yahweh, Yahweh, Alpha, Elohim, Shaddai, Yireh, Adonai, magnify yourself, Yahweh, 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 Alpha, Elohim, Shaddai, Yireh, Adonai, magnify yourself. Yahweh. Blessed are you, God our Lord, eternity's only King. Blessed are you, Lord our God. Words. Hi, Miles. How are you? How are you? How have you been? Tell me, how have you been? Don't tell me you're fine. Tell me what you've been doing. By wisdom, oh God, heaven's gates open up. By understanding, you order the seasons, creating day and night, turning darkness into light, arranging the stars to your pleasing. Oh Blessed be the King, to the Holy One we sing. Yeah, how's work going today? Lord of hosts is your name. Oh, I believe in God, rule over us, now and forever the same. Okay. I'm tempted to ask, what do you mean? What do you mean by getting by? Are you okay? Is everything okay? I want to talk about it. Lord, host is your. Oh, I believe in God, rule over us. By my God, I leap over walls. By my God, I run to the truth. Quantum leap, quantum leap, 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 quantum. By my God, by my God, I run to the truth. Okay, let me look for that song. By my God, I leap over walls. By my God. Okay. Okay, you're fine. Have you gone for that painting? You said you were going to try it. Have you tried it? Quantum leap, 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 quantum leap. By my God, by my God, I run to the troops. By my God, I leap over walls. By my God, I run to the truth. By my God, I leap over walls. Quantum leap, 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 quantum leap, quantum leap, quantum leap, 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 quantum leap, quantum leap, 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 quantum leap. By my God, by my God. I would like to see it. Please send it to me. I want to see it. I can't wait to see it. Send it to me, please. Were you trying to make it perfect, or you were enjoying yourself while at it? Because the whole point is to enjoy yourself and watch yourself feel childlike again. That's the whole essence. It's not for you to determine whether or not it was like the perfect art or painting you've ever done. That's not it. So I'd like to see it, by the way. By my God, I run through the troops. By my God, by my God, I leap over walls. Quantum leap, quantum leap, 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 quantum leap, quantum leap, quantum leap, 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 quantum leap. By my God, by my God, I run to the truth. By my God, I leap over walls. By my God, by my God, I run to the truth. By my God, I leap over quantum leap, quantum leap, 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 quantum, quantum leap, quantum leap, 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 quantum. No, like I know that you must have probably missed the whole point of. No, I'm not laughing because the paint may be hilarious or whatever. That's not why I'm laughing. I'm just laughing because I know probably you may just want to make it so perfect. So then you're too careful to not make it hilarious and all that. I think later I'm going to make a post about the first sip and paint I did in Tanzania. It was chaotic. I'm not going to lie. I did a time lapse of it. I was going to draw a man. I don't even know. Like, I feel like the whole essence of painting is you knowing that you are in full and total control of whatever creation you make at the end of the day, because it makes you now see that, oh, if this is not working, you can actually change your mind. And that's like the cool thing. It reminds you of who you are. For me, it reminded me of who I am, as when the Bible said, ye are gods, right? Ye are gods. So for me, that was it. So I started painting a man that was not looking like a man. He was looking like something that I don't even know. I don't even know. But after I kept painting and I realized it wasn't what I wanted, I just had to like paint the whole canvas black. Then I wrote words that meant something to me. Do you understand? So that's just the whole, you knowing that, oh, you have the freedom to make the mistakes, not judge yourself, change your mind if you don't want. Do you get? So the whole essence will just make you be losing up. You are too losing up. It's okay to be a child. It's okay to play with the sand and have your body all dirty and all of that. Was the whole essence. That was what I wanted you to experience. So it's not about whether you became is it Picasso? Yes. Picasso, right? Yes. That was not the whole point. And that's why I'm laughing, because I know you try to be very, very professional. And probably you beat yourself up so much that you wanted it to be perfect. But I would like to see it. And who knows? Maybe worst painter. The word is even relative. So you may think you're worse, and I'm like, oh my god, I wouldn't have thought about it this way, or this is really good. You get it? So. By my God, oh, by my God, hey, I run through the troops. By my God, I leap over walls. Quantum leap, leap, leap. Quantum leap, ooh, quantum leap, leap, leap. Quantum leap. By my God, I run to the troops. By these God. I'm not trying to make you feel better. I'm just trying to tell you that's the whole essence. Because what? We're not trying to hold anybody to any standard. Just have fun. The life is ours to make it whatever it is we want to make it. I never, I leap over. Quantum leap, leap, leap. Quantum leap. Quantum. How are you? How is the coffee intake? How is it going? Goingy. Yahweh, Alpha, Elohim, Shaddai, Jireh, Adonai, magnify yourself. Yahweh. Bohemian Rhapsody. The sun sets free. Yes, he's free indeed. I'm a child of God. Yes, I am. This is my worship. I bring you my worship. This is my worship. You are my worship. As long as I am breathing, I will always worship you. I will not be silent. I will always worship you. As long as I am breathing, I will always worship you. Ooh. As long as I am breathing, I will always worship you. Silent will oh. As long as okay, so I have good news. Good news, good news, good news. So the good news is that I dropped one of my songs. It dropped on the 21st, but because I was not online, I was not able to come and announce that I've dropped the song and all that. So I dropped the song. The link is on my bio. But besides that, I want to host a live event here in my city in Nigeria, and it's going to be I plan to do it sometime July, so that it will give me ample time to like prepare and all that. And I would need you guys, I would need your contribution. Financial contribution is what I need, because we'll be renting halls, getting the sound engineer, making sure that everything is set for the event. So basically, that's what I need. Maybe we need to do a GoFundMe for me. Maybe. But that's what I need from you guys. In any way that you can support. I think I have a show love page on this my YouTube. So probably you want to send your contribution or open a GoFundMe for the project that I want to do. I feel like I have so much to say, but I don't have the means to. So I don't want to sit and be silent about my gifts and about my under pressure. If you believe in me, you know what I do, you love what I do, and you wanted to reach out to a lot of people, more people, then I want your support. I'm going to be talking about it here because, yes, I have held myself back for too long because, I probably do not have the right amount of money to do what I want to do, or this or that or that. But I just feel like the Bible said, ask and you shall receive, seek and you will find, knock and the door will be opened unto you. That is a principle. And I am asking, I am knocking on your doors this morning, and I'm saying that make this event possible. Make this event possible. It's not just going to be any random event. If you've been on my live, you know we don't do bare minimum here, right? So you want to send in your support, you can send me an email. But I have like a show love page here where if you click, you can donate anything you want to donate. Or if probably opening a GoFundMe. I don't think we're eligible to open a GoFundMe in Nigeria, but if somebody would do that, and then let's save up and gather up what we need to gather. The thing is, I actually need studio equipment. You can do a donation for me. It could be the things that I need. Like, okay, I need a mic, I need a sound card. I already have a system. And what else? Yes, those are the basic things that I need to, and I need a speaker, right? So that instead of going out to do productions, I can as well just do it myself, right? Because I have a bit of knowledge about production and all of that. So it will be a way of making me do more work. And by doing more work, you know what you want, you are putting all that you need and all of that. So you can, if you have a speaker or you have a sound card or you have a microphone that you want to donate to me, I'm cool by that. Like, I really, really love that a lot. So I feel like that's what I need in this season of my life, and I need you guys to help me achieve that dream of mine. So 3 things on the item: we'll be doing an event in July. We will be, I need some studio equipment, microphone, sound card, and MIDI speakers that would help me. So if you are willing to do the donation, let me know. Or maybe a GoFundMe that will help people donate with ease, let me know. So that's, ouch, that's the good news that I have. So you can check out my song. I've tried in my capacity to do my best, but only me cannot do it. Wallahi. God has been helping me, God has been faithful, but only me, I can't do it by myself. And that's why I'm publicly coming out to ask for support. Support me. Support me, guys. To mean the world to me if you do. By my God, I run to the truth. By my God, oh, by my God, I leap over. Quantum leap, 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 quantum leap, 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 quantum leap. By my God, I run to the truth. By this God, oh, by this God, now leap over. Quantum leap, quantum leap. May you present what it is to be achieved. Hi Vision Plus, how are you? Can you give me more context to what you're saying? What is to be achieved? How do you mean? By my God, I leap over. By my God, I run to the troops. By my God, I run to the troops. By this God, I leap over. Quantum leap, 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 quantum leap, 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 leap. Quantum leap, leap, quantum leap. By my God, I run to the truth. Oh, this God, you make me leap over. Based on your request, what is this vision? Okay, the vision is to put out, I'm a creative artist. I don't know if you've been here long enough to know. I don't know if you've been subscribed long enough to know. So I'm basically a storyteller, and I use music and spoken word poetry to put out my thoughts, my ideas, all focused towards making the world a better place, right? So, over the years, I have written a couple of music and spoken word poetry, but I think in this season of my life, I want to focus on putting my music out there. And I've never had an event before, and the whole point of this is to put out good music, right? And I think I mentioned it a while back that I wanted to do that. And we sat down with the sound engineer, what will it cost, what will it take? And I thought I could do it, but I can't because it's capital intensive. If you are doing an event now, you need money for the sound, you need money for electricity, you need money for the hands you're going to be employing to do all that. And also, the vision is to put out good music out there. So basically, that's just it. That's it. And I've come to realize that there's no point being the best kept secret. I write good stuffs, and if you go through my page, you would see that I've been trying in my own capacity to put in fragments of my stuff out there in the way that I can, right? But it's not enough. If it's going to reach wider people, then there's a way we need to do it to reach more people. And I think that's one of the reasons why I started going live, because I realized that I want to give so much. I have so much to give, but it's either it doesn't feel like it's the right time, or you feel like you need to have this in order to make this possible. And I'm tired of that. I'm tired of just waiting by until I have everything to make it possible, probably by myself, or it's taking a long time and there is no time. So this will be a step towards the direction of one, putting myself out there. And you don't need to have everything, or you don't need to feel like you need to do everything all by yourself in order to make things happen. So that's why I am seeking for the support of people who believe in me, because you can't put your energy or your resources into things that you don't believe in, right? So if you've been here long enough, probably you may know me, and you know some of the gifts and abilities that I have. So it's about making the world know that there is something like this. Because there's a lot going on in the world, honestly. There's a lot. And if you have been able to hold on this long, you will know that it's not easy. Probably because you feel like you're the only one doing what you're doing, until you know that, oh, there's this person and they have their experiences. And probably you think that you're going through worse, but that person did not have it. Maybe you even have it more better than the person, but you think like, so it's just putting your stuff out there, helping people understand that there's a whole world of possibility that lies out there if only you look inward and invest in yourself. So I hope that answers your question. If not, please ask me more questions. Quantum leap, 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 quantum leap. By my God, by my God, I run to the truth. By my God, I leap over walls. Quantum leap, 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 quantum leap. And I think what I'll do is that I'm going to, because I don't know, my subscribers, you guys are everywhere in the world. Probably if you were in my home base, right, it would have been easier to say, okay, this is what I need, this is what I need, this is what I need. Maybe you're a sound engineer, you can just give your time. Like, I don't mind, right? But because you guys are everywhere, and I'll have to outsource everywhere in the world, right? I'll have to outsource people that are here within. That's why cash. That's why I'm even asking for cash. If not, I would have said, if this is what I need, let's say I need a sound engineer that will come and probably give me 3 hours of his time, and you are good, why not? You have the equipment, can you please just bring your equipment and do it? I'm good with that. The point is that we make this possible. We make this possible. We make this possible. So that's basically what it is about. Yep. And pertaining the recording equipment that I need, a sound card, a microphone. You have a microphone that you want to give me. You have a sound card, you have a speaker. Please, yes, I want. So all I know is that I need you to make this possible. I need you to make this possible. By my God, I run to the truth. By my God, my God, I leap over into the constantly, constantly. I hope you got my explanation, Vision. Are you there? If you have more questions, please, I'm open to answer. I think I'm going to be sharing more information about that because it is necessary. Okay, you can go through my YouTube, for instance, or you can send me an email, or if you're comfortable, you can drop your email and I'll send you my reference work and what I have done over the years. Yes, so I have projects that I've done. For some, they are not listed because of personal reasons. So, but I can send you my demos, sample of my work, what I've done, and you just see and vet and know if it is worth your time and attention. That's fine by me. So if you're comfortable dropping your email address, or I just call mine, it's hello justinashamang@gmail.com. That's my official email. So I'm just thinking through the words. Okay, you mean through my words as in like the kind of impact I've made through my words? Is that what you're saying? There's no sacrifice without God. All this you did for me. It's not me without you. So I'll just call my email again. Hello, Justina, Justina. Shamang is spelled SHEMANG @gmail.com. So that's my email. You can just send me a hi or just tell me it's you, and I'll send you a reference to what I've done over the years. If that's okay by you. Magnify yourself. How? More honey, please. Stand up for my people. I know we are going into a better place. Oh, stand up for my people. I know we are going into a better place. Oh, stand up for my people. I know we are going into a better place. Oh, stand up for my... Oof! It's been a while I had lemons and honey. Stand up for my people. I know you're going into a better day. Oh, stand up for my people. Okay. Just a full understanding is what you're needing. But in regards to your question, you said, are there existing examples to mindset you are liking to spread? And I said, yes. I can send you references of the work I've done over the years, so you can ascertain that for yourself. All right, so that's just basically what I'm saying. For instance, I've written songs about, I think the song that I just dropped now is Validation. Validation. I dropped validation, and it's a story of a young girl who has sought for validation in everything around her, in people, in all that. And she wasted too much time looking for answers through other people's lenses. Not until she made the decision to not seek that validation no more and look inwards in the ability that she has and moving on from there. This, I tell you, is a story of so many people out there. You are seeking for validation, maybe giving, allowing other people take, until you are worn out. That's when you realize that, oh, I left myself. I left myself. Papa, good morning. How are you doing today? Yeah, that's it to go left out. Arresting this woman immediately. How have you been? Good morning. I'm sorry I've been MIA for a while, but I'm back now. I'm back. I'm sorry. So that's one of the songs. I have written songs about drug addiction and abuse, the impact it has on young people, and sometimes it's not really their fault, but from the lens through which I saw that story, it's from the vicious circle that has gone, that so many people go through because of their environment, the decisions they made, not because they wanted to, but because they didn't know better. And now you're too deep to be out. And that's how you will now come and start looking for outside help. For some people, they are trapped there for the rest of their lives. For other people, because they meet people that create like alternative stories for them, they are able to come out from it and all of that. So for me, growing up and seeing that kind of reality, I know that there are people who are still trapped there, right? Glory be to God that you found your own alternative stories and it's able to help you build your own mindset for yourself. But now there are people who do not know better. There are people who don't have the same luxury of opportunity, of information, of all of those things that we have. So for me, it's about reaching those people, reaching the vulnerable people in the community. I've said that over and over and over and over again on this page. I've said that for me, that's what I am all about. And in any way that I can, I would reach out, right? It could be what I've said, what I'm saying, or me just showing up that is a beacon of hope to someone, right? So, yes, that's just what it is about for me. Last year, I traveled the most states in Nigeria as the UNESCO World Heritage Volunteer Ambassador. And I can tell you for sure that if you think you have it worst, there are people who have it way, way, way worse than you think it is. So I visit communities of people who do not have access to opportunity. For some, they don't even have access to what light, this light that you are seeing. Some people don't have it. And they are supposed to go out there and compete with you and I, or compete with people who have way better. In these communities, some of these people are presidents, some of them are ministers, but because of the singular fact that they grew up in environments that do not serve their calling or their purpose, they're not able to live their fullest potentials, right? So, yes, I believe that the kind of work that I put out helps people see themselves by themselves, because that's the whole point. I have my own calling, I have my assignment, I have my own gifts. It is unique to me. For other people, they have theirs, but it's locked up. So it's about using these forms of creativity to unlock other people's gifts. So that's what it is all about. That's what it is all about. So I don't know if that gives you more depth. If not, probably you need to listen for yourself. And that's why I'm saying that you can reach me out on my email address, and it's, let me see if I can put it in a sticker. Stand up for my people. I know we are going into a better place. Stand up for my people. I know you're going into a better place. Oh, stand up for my people. I know you're going to a better day. Ooh, ooh, yeah. So that's my email address. You can reach out. Okay? Damian Grrr. Okay? You can reach out. That's my email address. That's my email address. Reach out. No, I'm not. I'm not. So before you came in, we're talking about a live event that I want to do. And I am seeking for support. Financial support, in-kind support, and all that. I need sound for the event. I need to rent a space to do the event. I need to pay resources, like people, human resources that will be there for the event and all that. And the event is going to be in July, right? So I'm soliciting for support from people. I have a show love page here. I don't even know. It's somewhere in the bio. So I was thinking of either doing a GoFundMe, but GoFundMe, I don't think we can do that here, right? So I thought of that way. So that was just what I was talking about. And long and short of the story, I also need studio equipment, microphone, sound card, and a speaker. Those are the things that I need. And I don't mind if you have it and you want to give me. I don't mind. But for the event, we need a space, we need a sound engineer, we need to pay people that would come and assist in the event. Those are some of the things that I need. So Vision was asking for, like, to understand the picture of what I want to do, and the kind of people that want to reach out to and all of that. So that was what I was trying to explain. And then he was asking for other stuff that I have done. So that's why I'm saying that through my mail, I can send you some of the things that I probably do not have on YouTube, but it is a proof of work that I have done and all of that. So because I have a lot of songs that I need to put out. These songs have been lingering in my life for over 5 years, and they need to be out. They need to be out. I want to let them out this year. And I don't want to sit around and wait until I have everything. That's why the song have been lingering for so many years, because I've always waited to, okay, have it all figured out. You need to do this before this happens. I'm tired and I'm done with that. That's why I'm coming out publicly to say that if you believe in what I do, you believe in me, I need you to support me. That's just what I'm saying. If you don't believe in me and you don't believe in what I do, it's fine. But I want people who care about what I do, yes, to get involved. So because it will take a longer time if I want to do it by myself. So now I want to solve the problem of speed by coming out to ask for donations, anything. Yes, it is a listening event for songs and stories in between. You know how we do when we come online, right? But that way it's going to be like a physical event, and I think I'll be streaming it here too. I'll be streaming online too. So there's a whole lot that we need. There is a whole lot, and thinking about it alone is overwhelming. And I don't want to wait until I feel I have to gather everything by my strength. I don't even have the strength and capacity. Only me cannot do it. So that's why I'm coming out to say, okay, guys, this is what I think I want to do and I need you guys. So basically, that's just it. Not that I am inviting stalkers to my email. That's not it. That's not it. We need rehearsal space. There's a whole lot though. I'm not even joking. We need rehearsal space. We need You mean like putting the stuff out there, or how do you mean? How do you mean TikTok and Instagram? The best route is always online, Instagram or TikTok. How do you mean? Give me a minute. When I need motivation, my one solution is my queen. Hope she stays strong. Yeah. She is always in my corner right here. And yes, maybe if I'm not thinking about it in a holistic way, you would help me think about it in ways that we're going to get results. The plan is to do an event in July, and I do not have the resources to do that event in July. We need to raise money to do the event. I'm going to do a total sum of what we need and how much we need at the end of the day. So if you know the routes that we can use to get to the point, which is the goal of doing the event and putting myself out there, let me know. I'm open to hearing that. YouTube, okay. YouTube people haven't adapted to other platforms. We're not in the TikTok hype, but the fastest way to get to a bigger audience is this platform. Okay, try switching the live to TikTok. You see better results. Okay, I have a TikTok page, but it's not up to 1K. I think I have like 300 followers there also. So, but yep. So I'm not eligible to go live on TikTok. Instagram. I know Instagram, we don't need much followers, but I really have not been. I've not tried going live on Instagram. And the reason why I feel TikTok, rather YouTube, is a good platform is, for me, I don't know, my reach on TikTok is, sorry, why am I saying TikTok? On YouTube is, I feel like I'm dealing with mature people here. I don't know. Maybe it's me. You help me understand. But yes, I feel like I'm dealing with matured people here. Matured minds. I'm not talking about age or anything, but matured minds here on YouTube. Not that I'm not saying we don't have those classes of people who are trying to be nasty and all. We do, but here on YouTube, that's how I feel. But if you want us to give maybe Instagram a try, I could give Instagram a try. Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader, and I need a pa-da-da, pa-da-da, pa-da-da. Are you still there? No. Spend Okay. So we're going to try TikTok then. So you're telling me to abandon YouTube? Is that what you're saying? I should leave YouTube and focus more on TikTok. Okay. So I should say goodbye to YouTube, my YouTube family. I should say goodbye to you guys and focus more on TikTok then. When I need motivation, my one solution is my opinion. Strong, yeah. She's always in my corner, right there in my corner. Do you mean that? Do you think I'm pretty? Okay, we're going to experiment with TikTok and see how it goes. No, how have you been? How's your sister? How's everything going? How's your business? How have you been? I really missed you. Missed all of you. Okay, it's good. Have fun in the gym, okay? Of course, I missed you and I missed every other person. So you guys are the life of the party here on my life now. So who am I? Okay, we've been streaming for 1 hour, close to 2 hours now. Okay. How's the challenge going? Oh, you owe your sister. Okay. And how is she waiting patiently for you to come through for her? I know it's going to be like a long wait. Should I say she can't wait because she can't wait to have it. It's going to be like forever. I'm sorry I just disappeared, guys. Like I needed to take the break. I needed to take the break. I needed that break. I'm sorry, but I'm back. I'm back. I'm sorry, I'm back. A lot was happening to me at that point in time, so I needed to like take a break and do what I need to do. But I'm back now. I know you missed me, but I'm back. I'm back now. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm alright. I'm okay. I'm okay. And that's why one of the reasons why I need to let these songs out of my spirit, of my soul. I need to put these things out. I feel like I have not done justice to what God has put in my hands, and it's not good. I told you I've held these songs for over 5 years. For people who know me, they're like, why haven't you put these songs out there? I said I was going to do it in 2025, not because I was procrastinating, not because of anything, but because I do not have the resources to put them out there. So I keep postponing shifting. I am tired and I'm done. You miss my dimple? Well, thank you. So, like, I'm tired. I'm tired. I am tired of hoarding these things. I'm tired of being the best kept secret. And that is why I am here. Honestly, I'm here to ask for all the help that I can get. All of the help that I can get to put these things out. I have held it by myself, and it seems like I'm holding a lot of people's, like I've starved people from my gifts. No, not anymore. I'm done. Like I'm tired. I'm tired of that. So that's why I'm going out here safe. Because what? We can't continue like that now. Why? Why? See, the normal me, I'm a perfectionist to the point where I'm not going to show up like this. I won't do that. Because let's say you're trying to protect an image, or you're trying to, like, no. Or like now, okay, I'm using an Android phone to stream. The normal me, if no be 4K, I no go do. You get? So, but in the real sense of it, I wouldn't have met you and every other person that I know on this app if I was waiting for the right moment to show up. Do you get? I wouldn't have. Or waiting for the best moment, I wouldn't have. But for the mere fact that I'm putting myself out there and I am who I am, you are getting to know and like me for who I am, right? So imagine I saw another lady, she was posting her music on Instagram Reels as snippet, but it was for fun. Then eventually she dropped one song and people loved the song. Then she dropped an album and it was good. Okay, let's go. Maybe I'll try that route. I'll try that route.